coming in is as expected. I suppose we should have known this is what we would get. Probably the most exciting thing that's happened in a while is not Jordan Zimmerman's win. It's that news that the first piece from the Justin Verlander trade is going to get the call up. Jake Rogers.
Beat out Daz Cameron. Beats out Franklin Perez.
Franklin Perez. I heard a Franklin Perez stat the other day.
Mm-hmm.
How many innings has he pitched since he was traded to the Tigers organization?
I think it's less than 20.
I think it is less than 20.
I will tell you exactly what it is, but it's not been much. Sadly, I really want to see him pitch. You've gotten great intel on this guy.
Oh yeah, I know a guy who did play-by-play in that league, and said, "Oh my God, you got a gem. He is filthy, and all he has been is hurt."
Yeah, well, this year he pitched.
I'm gonna guess 2 appearances, 10 innings or less.
2 appearances, 7 2/3 innings.
There you go.
6 strikeouts. Last year, between rookie ball and Lakeland with the Tigers, because I think he was doing a rehab assignment. That's why the rookie league. He pitched in 7 games and a total of 19 innings.
Okay, so he's got 26.
That's 26. It's 27 total because it was 7 2 and 19 1/3. So
okay,
27 total. 2017. Well, did not pitch for the Tigers organization in 2007.
That's when he was traded, right?
Yeah. Okay. So 27 innings.
Anyway, here's the feedback coming with Jake Rogers getting the call up. If on a scale of 0 to 10, your level of interest in the Tigers, whatever it is, does it move the scale at all? Because this team, I mean, it's been months since someone just called up and said, "Hey, I want to talk about, Jamer Candelario's development." Christian Stewart's defense. We don't get those calls anymore. Do we still have a team? I think it's more exciting watching grass grow. That's from an unnamed texter. Doug, it doesn't move the meter incrementally or excrementally. I won't even go for $5. That's from Brian in Royal Oak. Is this out of 100? That's from an unnamed texter. For the average fan, the interest is -10. Rogers being called up will move my interest to 0.01. I'll tune in to see his at-bats tonight, but probably won't watch another game until another youngster gets called up. That's from Nick in Ann Arbor.
Well, between the 2 stops at Erie and Toledo, he hit 14 home runs, 52 RBI, and hit 250 in 76 games. That's production. 845 OPS.
I literally have zero interest in the Tigers right now, with them being arguably the worst team in baseball. Haven't even watched a single game this year. It's from an unnamed texter.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It moves the needle from 0 to -1 for me. The sooner he debuts, the sooner we'll realize he's a total bum, and we get to see further how bad Avila is at his job.
Why?
From an unnamed texter.
Why are people assuming he's a bum?
Well, this is one of those weird things where you want your team to fail because you want the guy to be fired so bad, which I've never subscribed to that theory. I'd rather be right about this than be wrong and the guy's good. There's oftentimes those sentiments. I'd rather be right that Avila sucks than watch him actually do a competent job. See that the guys he traded for might be good.
How does that make any sense?
It doesn't. Guys, I'll go with a 2 just to see what our farm system looks like. That's what from Quentin.
All right, Quentin.
Who the hell is Jake Rogers? I'm at a 0.01.
North of 0.
I'll give it a 1 just because I'm curious about the minor league pitchers. That's from Gregory in a truck. But none of them. He's a catcher.
Yeah, we haven't. I would imagine we would see Funkhauser and Burrows at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not going to see Manning and Mize and Faedo this year. I can't imagine you're going to see them this year.
I only wear a Tigers hat because I look good in it. 0%. That's
you do.
Duran.
Oh, what?
I would say my interest in the Tigers right now as a fan is at a 1. That's from Alex the Breadman. This is depressing. I don't even know.
We've confirmed something. Gator is the #1 Tiger fan in Metro Detroit.
That may be. But
the number 1.
We've also confirmed this. North of 0.
We've got some north. It's some.
All of it.
Some.
Almost all of it.
I think there's a couple negatives, actually.
-2 excitement. That's from Kevin. Interest level before the move, 0. After the move, interest level, 0. That's from an unnamed texter.
No change.
It's a safe stock.
Wow. No scale movement here until next year when it could actually make an impact. That's from Jeff in Belleville. So I think you are the biggest Tiger fan.
Maybe. I'm not going to deny that. It's okay. I'm okay with
It's
it.
not even close. By the way, it's like leading the charge.
I mean, you don't bring in every.
Who's with me?
Well, but I'm realistic about this whole thing. I know they suck. I'm okay with it right now. It's a rebuild. They're not supposed to be good, right?
No.
I'm hoping they can make something happen in the next
The only thing that I have
28 hours, whatever it is.
the only thing I have a strong commitment to is checking the box scores and going, what did Jacoby Jones do? What did Jamer Candelario do? What did Christian Stewart do?
Harold Castro,
I'm not
soon
as
to be
excited
Victor
about-
Reyes.
I'm not as excited about Castro as you are, but maybe I should get excited about Castro.
Made a nice play at third yesterday. Had a couple hits.
I'll be excited about the other Castro.
Willie,
Yeah. Yo, Willie Castro.
more excited by him than Harold, huh?
Yep.
Why?
Don't know.
Okay.
Do not know.
One of them's up.
I know. I'm more excited about the guys in the minors.
So the second it gets to the majors, you're like, crap.
No, not necessarily. I guess I just don't. I never really thought Harold Castro was part of the future. And Willie Castro, I'm starting to think might be. He's getting a lot of praise, a lot of love. So,
Yeah, Willie's hitting like 290.
is he?
Yeah.
What's Harold hitting?
In the minors? I'm
Harold's
sorry.
the one-
I meant to say that Harold's hitting 290 at the majors.
Yes,
That's
I'm
what I
aware
meant
of
to
that.
say.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
that's not bad.
I'm more interested in Candelario and how he's doing, Jacoby Jones. But anyway, I check the box scores for those guys. And when the TV is on and they come to the plate, I'm in. I'll stop what I'm doing and watch them hit. But by the way, every day I go to try and accumulate all the Tigers trade rumors.
Yeah.
Radio silence, man.
There's not a whole lot going
There is
on.
not a lot of rumors and not a lot of buzz.
Now, they kept
There's some, but not much.
during the YouTube broadcast last night. John Morosi is part of that broadcast last night, anyway. So you got a whole lot of trade rumor stuff with Morosi, not just Tiger stuff, but also Major League Baseball. And he seemed to indicate that the best fit for Matthew Boyd would be with Houston. I'm all about that. Now, he did not mention, to my recollection, anything about anybody coming back, but obviously the Tigers have high interest in Kyle Tucker, the outfield prospect from the Astros, and the Astros reportedly have been very reluctant to include him in any kind of deal. Houston does have some other prospects that are pretty good. Major League Baseball just came out with their next edition of, or MLB.com, their next edition of the top 100 prospects in baseball. Incidentally, the Tigers have 3 of the top 50. And there were several players from the Astros organization and a couple that were not pitchers that could be of some interest as well. So I'm hoping they can get a deal done with Houston to land Kyle Tucker. If they're hell-bent on trading Matt Boyd, then let's go. Although maybe the best option is just to wait to the offseason when you have more teams that can bid for him.
Yeah.
But I'm just a trade. Let's go.
I think there's going to be a total meltdown.
I don't think they're going to move him.
I think then buckle up, because when they don't move him, then I think the phones will blow up and people will be like, Avila's got to go.
Well,
Whether it's realistic or not, I mean, you know, there's a certain segment of our Detroit fan base that thinks they gave up JV for too much or for too little, but they want to trade Boyd for apparently nothing and are okay with that. Again, you could trade him in the offseason and the price might be bigger.
well, if you're asking for a number 1 or 2 prospect and then some from an organization, and that organization comes back and say, yeah, I didn't know, but we'll give you our number 5 and 9. Are you going to do that? If your ask is way up there and their offer is way down there, you don't accept it. You either try to work to the middle or you hold your ground at top, right?
I guess the one thing I'll say is that not everybody's 5 and 9 is created the same, right? I mean, some teams might have a.
Absolutely, you're 100% right. I mean, some teams have a great minor league system. They have great players in the minor league system. You know, teams like the Padres or Tampa Bay. Apparently, there are lots of teams that have great prospects. The Dodgers, and these are teams that are also willing to deal. But are they willing to deal their top prospect? That's a whole other thing.
Speaking of interest level, this happens this week. I watch it every year. Don't know why. We'll get to that at 10:32 because I bet you watch it too. 97.1 The Ticket.